Welcome back to All Reds coverage of Nebraska semifinal football. First play is a play action and then a throw to the far sideline. It's a screen pass, and they're going to get some extra yardage here at the 20 as they bring it down to the 19-yard line. Next picked up about 7 yards there. Jansen delivering it on the plate. It's Nathan Timmerman, the sophomore wideout, and the tight end too. And it's interesting because right now I'm up here in the booth, but they haven't had the ball. Nobody's had the ball on the right side of the field yet tonight. They've only had it on the left side, and now I have to look around a big pole that's right in front of me. Just one of the things you have to deal with as being a commentator. My job's so hard, right? Getting to commentate sports for a living. I'm sure that's definitely not what anybody else wants to do with their life. 3rd down and 10. Here's a passing play by Jansen looking to the near side end zone. He's got a man wide open. Caught for the touchdown. Hayden Kelly was just wide open. Just over there. No one was even within the vicinity. And it's another touchdown. This time it's a passing touchdown of 20 yards for Carter Jansen. The first passing touchdown of the game for Norfolk Catholic. 27-0 in favor of the Knights. 11:07 to play in the second. I think we all now know why this team are the defending state champions. As this extra point is up and good. 28-0. Norfolk Catholic, the defending state champions, really putting it on so far here in the first half. Early in the second, off of a 20-yard passing touchdown by Jansen, delivering it to Hayden Kelly, his junior wideout. And Norfolk Catholic leading big over Fillmore Central on Ole Red. Well, welcome back to Ole Red's coverage of high school state semifinal action. This game is brought to you by Thayer County Health Services in Hebron, Bruning, Davenport, and Deschler, Western United Mutual Insurance Home Office in Wilbur, Southeast Valley Irrigation and Valley Dealer in Bruning, and Certified Truck and Trailer Repair in Geneva. Well, the team from Geneva, Fillmore Central, currently trailing 28-0 against Norfolk Catholic. It has really been a tough start to the game against the number 1 team in Class C2 for the Panthers. They kick it off again. Now from the 8-yard line, here comes Gawecki. He gets some space, and he ends up getting out to the 25-yard line, which is actually the best kick return we've seen tonight for Fillmore Central. So we'll see now. This Fillmore Central team has had to punt it twice, and they fumbled once. And it just has not been an ideal start for the Panthers. But they start this time at about the 26-yard line. They really need a score here. It doesn't matter if you're down 28-0. It's still early in the second, but they really need a touchdown desperately here. I feel like they've never needed one more this season, more than right now. They really need to get themselves on the board, and Stasinis is going to design quarterback run to the left side, and he gets brought down for no gain. Immediately brought down by that D-line. One of those guys getting in there was Mason Widener, senior on that D-line, which there's a lot of seniors on this Norfolk Catholic team, just a ton. And a lot of their seniors, like I said, are starters, but a lot of their seniors are really vital players on this team, on the D-line, on the quarterback, the wide receivers, the running backs. I mean, just players that you really need to be experienced to have a deep run in the postseason. Here's Stasinis looking to throw, rolling to his left. He's still looking. Throws it to the sideline on the near side and incomplete. Landed in the Norfolk Catholic bench, and it's 3rd down and 10 from about the 27 or 26-yard line. Well, they're really trying to throw the ball right now, Fillmore Central, and they just cannot find anybody open. The coverage downfield for the Knights is incredible. Just nobody being able to find space and get open. Currently starting to look like the Chicago Bears unless they play the Carolina Panthers. Nobody can get open. 3rd down and 10. Stasinis to take it. Drops back. He's going deep down the far sideline. It's up for grabs. It's intercepted by Norfolk Catholic at the 45. Here comes the return across the 40, across the 30, and Hayden Kelly gets knocked out of bounds on the far sideline inside the 30 at the Fillmore Central 25. So he takes the ball off the interception, basically back to the line of scrimmage. There's a flag all the way back at the 49-yard line, which I didn't see initially. But what could this be here? If it's pass interference on Norfolk Catholic, that might be a big break for Fillmore Central. And I think it's going to be a PI on Norfolk Catholic, which, yep. So, wow, that is a big break for Fillmore Central. Wow. I mean, that could have been an interception brought all the way inside the 30 by Norfolk Catholic. Instead, Fillmore Central to get the ball across their own 40. We'll see where they place this one. They haven't placed the ball down yet. So 10:06 to play in the second. Thank you for joining us here on Ole Red. What a start it's been for the Norfolk Catholic Knights against the Fillmore Central Panthers. But now, what are they going to? Wow, they're really moving this ball ahead. So they move the ball from the 26 of Fillmore Central territory. Oh, okay. So actually, excuse me, the interception's going to stand, but it was a personal foul, and it'll be 10 yards from the spot of the penalty. So Norfolk Catholic starts with the ball at the 35 of their own territory. Their worst field position tonight. Play action for Jansen on the first play. Rolling to his right, getting pressured off the edge. And Ashe got it there, and it's intercepted by Fillmore Central. They get their first interception of the game. Their 11th of the season. Trevor Roach gets the pick. Carson Ashe was coming in and wrapped up Jansen, and Jansen for some reason didn't take the sack. He decided to throw it. Even while he was going down, he threw it against one of the best pass coverage teams in the state and in the class. Fillmore Central gets the interception. They'll start at the Norfolk Catholic 28-yard line. Trevor Roach gets a pick. What a big play by Roach. Well, this could be, it's actually Roach's first interception of the game of the season. This could be the big break. Stossinis, Roach, end around. Jaron Tweedy. Now he rolls to his right. Trick play to the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown. Fillmore Central. A trick play. Well, I was covering their team yesterday. They said they didn't want me to cover their offense and get their offense on video. Now I know why. They were working on that trick play. First, they handed it off to Roach. They flip it to Tweedy as Roach was going left. Tweedy goes right. And Tweedy shows off his arm, throws it to the end zone, and it's caught by Cade Cooper. Fillmore Central gets on the board with 9:50 to play in the first half. Here's the extra point by Dylan Gawecki, and the PAT is up and good. Well, doesn't matter how you get touchdowns, just matters how you get them, or that you get them. And they go with the trick play to get in for 6. 28-7 as Fillmore Central strikes off of a turnover. They convert, and the Knights are up by 21. But Fillmore Central trying to get themselves back into this game up next on Ole Red. Welcome back to Ole Red 99.5. If you just missed it, or if you're just joining us, 28-7, Norfolk Catholic in the lead over Fillmore Central, but it could have been worse. Norfolk Catholic got an interception, but then Fillmore Central got a pick right back. Trevor Roach got the interception, and then a trick play was able to allow the touchdown pass from Jaron Tweedy. Jaron Tweedy with his first touchdown pass of the season for the Fillmore Central Panthers. They boot this one off for the first time tonight, Fillmore Central. It's taken from the 15-yard line by Norfolk Catholic, and here comes the return on the nearest sideline. It looks like a good return until the tackle comes in. Nice tackle by Cade Cooper. That could have been way worse for Fillmore Central as he got all the way across the 30. Could have got all the way down the sideline to midfield, but ends up getting brought down at the 33. So either way, it's a pretty good return by Norfolk Catholic of about 18 yards. But now we will see how this Knights team goes about their offense now after throwing that interception. Jansen's under center with two tailbacks, one to his right. They're going to hand this one off right up the middle and running free and barreling and putting his head down across the 45. And a nice run by Brandon Collars. The captain is able to pick up close to 20 yards. And it's first down and 10, Norfolk Catholic. Well, Brandon Collars is really just having himself a day against this Fillmore Central D-line. That O-line's been able to create gaps for him, has been able to attack it, and once he puts his head down, it's hard to stop him. As Jansen under center again, they hand it off. This time, what a play call up the middle for Max Hammond. He gets across midfield and inside the Fillmore Central 45, down to the 42, which is a pickup of 11 and enough for a first down. So what a big play call right there by Jeff Beller. By the way, if I didn't make it or if I wasn't adamant about this before, Jeff Beller is number 44 all-time in wins from any coach in high school nationwide and 18th in active coaches in the country. With 393 wins, that's an 83.6% win percentage. Fake the handoff, rolling to his right and running is Carter Jansen. That's his left to the far side. He's across the 40. He's inside the 40 and knocked out of bounds at around the 37, which is about a 10-yard pickup, and that is enough for a first down once again. So they run 3 plays this drive, 3 first downs. 8:44 to play in the second quarter. Fillmore Central got the interception, led to a touchdown. They need to stop Norfolk Catholic right here, right now. First and 10 from the 31. Hand it off again. Cutting up and slicing his way through the offensive line is Trevin Suckup as he gets inside the 30. And he'll get all the way down to about the 23-yard line. So it'll be second down and 2. So second down and 2 from inside the 25 to the 23. What a drive being put together by the Knights. Starting to figure it out. And you know that interception was not a normal interception. You know Jansen should have never thrown that ball. Now he's under center with one tailback. On second down and 2, he flips it out. Coming in motion from the far side of the near side and running free. Getting inside the 20 on a nice run is Collars. So Collars gets down to the 19, which is enough for a first down. So first down and 10, and Norfolk Catholic. We said this game would be quicker because of the run game. It's only been 42 minutes since this game kicked off. And we're already almost halfway through the second quarter. So 5 plays in this drive so far. This is the 6th. And they hand it off again and trying to cut his way upfield is Collars, and he's able to get inside the 15 to the 14-yard line on that right side of the offensive line. So now it's going to be second down and 4. They need to get down to the 10 to pick up the first down. By the way, this game is brought to you by Hilltop Performance and Fitness in Crete, Sapp Brothers of Philly, Crete, Lincoln, and Hanover, Kansas, Heat Sports Shop in downtown Crete, and Plymouth Irrigation and Plymouth Electric. Next play running here with 7 minutes to go in the first half. Jansen's under center. Hands this one off. Running again free is Collars as he bangs his way down inside the 10. And that is enough for the first down as he's down to the 9. A pickup of 5 when he just needed 4. First and goal now from the 9 for Norfolk Catholic. 5th time they've been in the red zone tonight, which is a lot of times, not even midway through the second quarter. And a lot of that has just been Fillmore Central's offense not really working so far. But they figured it out, but seems to be a little late right now as they trail by 21. Another handoff once again. Collars running to the right side, and he's brought down at about the 6. So it's going to be second and goal from the 6 here. This team has a lot of superstars, especially in the Class C2 level. And they have a really, really good postseason history. I'll get more into that after this play. 6 minutes to play in the first half. We'll see what the Knights do here. Jansen, this time not going under center, but he's got Collars next to him to his right. It's a design run by Jansen, running to the right, trying to get inside the 5 as he's met at the 5. It'll be third and goal from the 5-yard line after a 1-yard gain by Carter Jansen. Well, this team has just been so good. I mean, undefeated, won the state title in 04 and 05, lost in the state title games in 06, 07. As of recent, they've had back-to-back bad seasons in 2019 and 2020, but they got back to the top, lost in the state title game in 2021, and won the state title last year. So they're the defending champions, but they've been in these situations before. Collars is lined up behind Jansen. Jansen's going to throw it out to the far sideline. It looks like a screen pass. No, it's going to be a pass to the end zone. Max Hammond made the catch, and then he threw it to the end zone for the touchdown. Caught by Sam Speidel, and Norfolk Catholic scores again. Another trick play. This time it comes from the Knights. It was a screen pass to the far side for Jansen to Hammond, and Hammond threw that one in to Speidel. Looked like actually it was going to be one-on-one, a chance for Hammond to get in if he broke the tackle, and instead he actually did a little bit of a jump pass there and got it to his man who was wide open. Fillmore Central definitely fell for the bait there, as the extra point is good. Second passing touchdown of the game for Norfolk Catholic. Now the Knights have 3 rushing touchdowns and 2 passing touchdowns. This time, though, it's not Carter Jansen. It's their wideout, Max Hammond, who passes it in for 6. 35-7. Norfolk Catholic leading it over Fillmore Central. Be back right after this on Ole Red. Welcome back to Ole Red 99.5's presentation of semifinal football in Class C2 here in Nebraska. 35-7, Norfolk Catholic leading it over Fillmore Central. It was a 21-0 lead at the end of the first quarter for the Knights. This season, Norfolk Catholic has outscored their opponents in the first quarter 177-30. They've outscored their opponents in the second quarter 185-46. So they've done really well for themselves in the first half, and they're showing it here as they kick it off for the 6th time tonight, just in the first half alone. Here's Gawecki, fumbles the ball but picks it back up at the 6, takes it across the 10, looking for some space, but he gets wrapped up at around the 17-yard line. That's where Fillmore Central will start their next drive. They have not been able to score a touchdown or any points for that matter off of a kickoff or a punt, which actually Norfolk Catholic hasn't punted at one time tonight. They haven't been able to score points off kickoffs or punts here in this game, but they have scored points off of the interception that they got earlier on in the game. Well, they need to change that here. And they're starting all the way deep in their own territory. They're actually starting from their own 17 on 1st and 10. So Stasinus with 2 backs under center. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, looking, rolling, getting pressured, lobs it deep, and it's caught across the 35-yard line. Nice catch by Kimbrough. Luke Kimbrough made the nice catch. So Kimbrough has been a big part of this team, not even in really the receiving game, I should say. Does have 8 receptions, 143 yards coming into this game, but he's been a big part of the rushing game. But as you can see, Fillmore Central trying to pass the ball more tonight. 36-yard line in their own territory is where they stand right now. On 1st and 10, nice pickup there. Stasinus under center, 2 in the back, flips it out. Here's a run by Trevor Roach to the left side, cuts his way back upfield, and gets down to about the 38. So it's a pickup of about, I'd say, 1 or 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and long. Talking to Luke Kimbrough yesterday during practice, he's a senior, so this could be his last game in a Fillmore Central uniform, but he was so happy to have the opportunity to play. The whole team is happy, but he was saying these group of guys, these seniors on this team, have been working in the weight room together since freshman and sophomore year, and they've been working hard. They've been working their tails off, and their hard work has paid off for sure. Stasinus looking, getting pressured, fires over the middle, and Jaron Tweedy leaped up, couldn't catch it though. It's too high and it's incomplete. 3rd down and 9 now for Fillmore Central. Well, you knew this was going to be a big game when these two teams were matched up in the same side of the bracket. Number 4, 11-0. Number 1, 11-0. But Norfolk Catholic right now is playing just out of their mind. Not only on offense, they have 35 points, but on defense, they've held Fillmore Central. They've held them to 7 points. Here's the 3rd down and 9. Stasinus will pass. Getting pressured. He's going deep over the middle of the field, and it's almost picked off, but it hit the hands of Clayton Carney, and he dropped it. He could have had his first pick of the game, but it'll be incomplete. Either way, it's 4th down and 9, and here comes the punting unit once again for the Panthers. And that connection between Stasinus and Tweedy, which was so prevalent last week for Fillmore Central, just has not been the same this week. So 3:51 to play in the first half, 35-7 Norfolk Catholic. Norfolk Catholic has scored more points in the first half than Fillmore Central has scored. Their most points that they've scored in their win over Malcolm, 30 points last week. They've scored 35, Norfolk Catholic. A high punt taken on a fair catch by Carney at the 30. We'll take a break here on Ole Red and we'll be right back late in the first half. Welcome back to Ole Red's coverage of high school playoff football. First play of the drive starting at the 30 of Norfolk Catholic is a screen pass to the far side, which ends up going for 3 yards. That'll be 2nd down and 7 from the 33. This game is brought to you by Wells Implement in Plymouth, Norris Public Power District, Beatrice Community Hospital and Health Center, and AgWest Commodities, your marketing partner. Go online at goagwest.com. One of these teams will be playing in about a week and a half in Lincoln, Nebraska, Memorial Stadium. Whoever wins this game, Carter Jansen hands it off to his tailback. Collars grinding his way forward, gets to the 39. He'll be a yard short of the line of gain. It'll be 3rd down and 1 here. What a run there. And actually, that was suck up, but nice tackle by Ashe. 3rd down and 1. Norfolk Catholic playing quickly. They hand this one off to Collars this time, running to the left side. He's got enough for the first down as he gets out to the 42. It's a pickup of about 3. Well, I don't think Fillmore Central saw or expected them to play that quickly on that 3rd down and 1. It caught them off guard, and they were able to break free and pick up the first down. Once again, playing more quickly now. 1st down and 10. Here's a pass by Jansen. No, he'll run it right up the middle and find some space as he crosses the 50. And he's able to get, actually they'll mark him down exactly at midfield. It's a pickup of about 8. And it's 2nd down and 2. Well, here at this field, you got the home side here with red and black. And then you got the away side with purple and black on the far sideline and the smaller bleachers. Jansen under center, hands this one up off the middle. And there's a flag coming in, but Collars has unofficially enough for the first down, a pickup of about 5. But the flag is going to be false start on Norfolk Catholic. Their 2nd penalty of the game. This team only has, well, coming into this game, they only had 25 penalties all year. So they only had about 2.2 penalties per game this season. They already have 2 here in the first half tonight. So now instead of it being 2nd down and 2, it's going to be 2nd down and 7 from the 45. Either way, they've been able to move the ball with great efficiency tonight. Jansen, play action, rolling to his right now, getting pressured, and he's brought down and he's sacked. Nice sack there in the backfield off the edge. Getting in there was Jackson Turner. Big play. We get a whistle and a timeout by Norfolk Catholic. A big sack will make it 3rd and 12 from the 40, courtesy of Jackson Turner, who leads the team in tackles for loss, and does not lead the team in sacks, though. That is his 3rd of the season. We'll be right back after this quick break. 1:34 to play in the first half. Norfolk Catholic up 28 on Ole Red. Welcome back to Ole Red's presentation of high school football. It's the state semifinals. We're honored to be able to bring this to you from Norfolk, Nebraska. And the number 1 seeded Norfolk Catholic Knights lead it over the number 4 seeded Fillmore Central Panthers, 35-7. 3rd down and 12. And rolling to his left here and trying to throw it to the far sideline. And making the catch is Hayden Kelly. He's able to get across the 40, and then we're going to get a late hit here on Trevin Stossinis. So it was a rollout to the right, the left side for Jansen, and he completed a pass to Kelly on the far sideline. He was able to get enough space for the first down. It's just, you just see big defensive plays for Fillmore Central on 2nd down or 1st down, and then Norfolk Catholic, they always are able to pick up those big yards on 2nd and long or 3rd and long and just make it a first down all over again. They got so much speed, not only in the running game, but in the receiving game without route running. So they would have been at the 40 with the first down. Now they're all the way down to the 26 of Fillmore Central after the late hit out of bounds. Jansen under center with 2 tailbacks. He's going to pass, though. No, hands it off instead on a draw play up the middle for Nathan Timmerman. He's able to power his way inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line, right up the gut. It's a draw play, and it'll be about a second down and about 2, as they need to get down to the 17 to pick up the first down. 1 minute to play in the first half. 35-7 Norfolk Catholic. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right here for Jansen. Will he throw it again? Yes, he will. Looking to the left, going over the middle on a slant route. It's caught in the end zone for the touchdown by Clayton Carney. So they rack up the score here late in the first half. It's now 41-7 Norfolk Catholic on a slant route touchdown pass of 19 yards from Jansen to Carney. So 46 to go, 46 seconds to play here in the first half. Now, as it stands in the second half, Fillmore Central does not score. They'd be down by 35, and it would be the running clock rule in the second half. As the kick is up, and it is good. So a 19-yard touchdown pass to Clayton Carney by Carter Jansen makes it 42-7. We'll keep it here with 46 seconds to go in the first half. I mean, did you expect this? 42-7. 2 11-0 teams. And Fillmore Central's been playing a super good season. And Norfolk Catholic is playing unbelievable football right now. So thank you for joining us here on Old Red. This game is sponsored by Miller's Sales in Claytonia, Lambo Plumbing in Beatrice, Building Checker, Seco Building Systems Builder in Beatrice, Creative Surfaces, your countertop specialist of Beatrice, Clausen & Sons Dirtwork of Beatrice, and Premier Chevrolet Buick GMC of Beatrice. Discover the premier difference. Got a lot of Beatrice sponsors tonight. And we thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to be able to broadcast this game to all of you listening at home. But I don't think anybody coming into this game would have really expected this scoreline. Yeah, Norfolk Catholic has beaten their opponents quite handedly this season. And they've outscored their opponents significantly in the first half compared to the second half. But I mean, this is the semifinals of the playoffs. I mean, no one could have really expected this. A 35-point lead with 46 seconds to play in the first half for Norfolk Catholic. They'll kick it off once again. And this one's taken by Gowecki. This time he'll take it at the 9. Here he goes across the 15. And he'll be brought down at the 15. Or excuse me, the 17. So now we'll see, because I guess it is the running clock rule now with 34 seconds to play. It is a 35-point game, but I guess they don't wait until the second half to do it. I think Fillmore Central will most likely not really run a play here. They'll probably let this one go. Actually, the clock stops now at 32 seconds, so maybe I was right about that. Well, 32 seconds to go in the first half, and I think it's safe to say Fillmore Central just might want to take this one to the half. Well, they'll end up running it here. They'll run one play with Trevor Roach. Hand off to the right side of that O-line. He's not really able to get anything, maybe a yard or so. It'll be 2nd and 9. And that will bring us to the half here in Norfolk, Nebraska. Geneva, Nebraska, about an hour and a half away from Norfolk. And so far, this team from Geneva, Fillmore Central, have felt the wrath of the defending state champions and the number 1 team in Class C2, Norfolk Catholic. Who would have expected this at the half? Norfolk Catholic 42, Fillmore Central 7. And those 7 points coming off of an interception leading to a trick play and a touchdown for the Panthers. Other than that, after kickoffs, after scores, they haven't been able to convert offensively. Fillmore Central has been one of the best teams in the playoffs this season. After halftime, though, both of their games in the playoffs both of their wins in the playoffs coming off of comebacks after being down at halftime. Well, they haven't been down by this much at half yet. They're down by 35. We'll be back for our halftime report. Coming up next, Norfolk Catholic leading it over Fillmore Central 42-7. Big second half needed for the Panthers. We'll be right back on Old Red.